New information on a romantic obsession that turned deadly. There's now a nationwide search for Cortez Young. Police say he followed his ex-fiance home from work, spraying her car with bullets, then rear-ending her, sending her passenger flying from the car. He was killed and she was shot. News 5's Amanda Van Allen has the latest.
Danita, all hands are on deck tonight for Cortez Young's capture. Now, according to reports, he was driving a white glossy vehicle, but he has 3 cars registered to him and none of them match that description. I talked to an eyewitness tonight who tells me he helped one of the victims to safety. A horrifying scene in the 1100 block of Harvey Avenue on Cleveland's east side.
We heard a loud noise. It sounded like somebody was losing control of the vehicle. And then it was a lot of booms going on. A
mangled car, pieces of it all over the street, and 2 victims struggling to stay alive.
The victim was tied in her the seatbelt, but she was all the way in the passenger seat. So she was actually choking.
Once he got the first victim out of the car, Erwin Rogers went looking for the second one, who got ejected and was stuck in a fence.
Don't want to move him because he was broke up and he was unresponsive, but he was still breathing.
According to police reports, the first victim, Latrice Rose, had an ex-fiance, Cortez Young, who would not leave her alone. Rose told police on Monday he was calling her nonstop while she was at work, and when she got off, he followed her car. The second victim, Otis Mormon Jr., who is now deceased, was her passenger. Rose told police when Young caught up to her, they got into a screaming match and he started shooting. Then he rammed into the back of them.
I hate that he's gone. I'm gonna miss him.
That was Kenneth Scott, Mormon Jr.'s uncle. He says the victims weren't just co-workers, they were romantically involved.
The guy, I guess is her ex or whatever you want to call it, got so unwell that he approached them both before and threatened them. But this time he did it again.
According to court records, Young has a history of domestic violence and was recently released on parole. If you see this man, call police. In Cleveland, Amanda Van Allen, News 5.